Welcome back to my channel, guys. It's me, everyone, with another anime first impression video. This is not going to be one from the current season, but it is one that I have been requested quite a bit to react to, or to at least give it a try and review. I'm not going to react to it simply because it is a Netflix anime, and there's a lot of copyrights around Netflix that I don't want to mess with. So we'll get my first impression and hopefully my review whenever I'm done with it. There is 12 episodes as of right now, and maybe more to come. I think it has more actually. I think there's already a second season. Um, this is going to be on the also known Komi-san wa Komi desu, or Komi Can't Communicate. It is actually uh, pretty funny anime. I watched the first episode and it was better than I expected it to be. A lot of people were comparing it to um, Teasing Master Kagami-san, and then other people were comparing it to another anime that's very similar with there's shorts with a little girl with the eraser. Anyways, um, point is, I finally decided to watch it, and here are my first impressions. Now, before I start, if you haven't done so by now, make sure you subscribe to my channel. Give some love by commenting, liking, and sharing. That always helps the channel tremendously. Also, consider subscribing to my social media, which is down in the description below. Also, I've been releasing quite a bit of first impressions from the season. Hopefully, by now, I probably am halfway. This is a pre-recorded video, but I think by now I should probably be halfway through the season premieres. But we'll see. There's a lot of anime promising, and we'll see if they're actually good or not. So for now, give some love by commenting, liking, and sharing. So, uh, Komi Can't Communicate is I want to say, genre-wise, is going to be comedy with themes of romance to it. Essentially, we learn our protagonist, who actually is the guy, uh, uh, he ends up going to the school and he basically uh, wants to have the most normal life, I guess you can have. And within the school, he finds out that there's a popular girl that everyone thinks is cute, is obviously popular within everyone. That's Komi. She ends up kind of giving him the silence treatment when he introduces himself, and then ends up having to sit next to her in her class. Very soon, he finds out that Comey has a little bit of issues with communicating because when it's time to introduce himself, Comey kind of doesn't say anything, but everyone's still wild with it. Eventually, our protagonist he falls asleep in his desk, and he overhears Comey essentially saying that she is afraid of speaking in public. She's afraid of speaking, in front of people, and then our protagonist Tandadon, Tandano, Tandano. Anyways, he basically vows to help her, and they go through this whole communicating through writing on the board, and it's very very comical in how they do it. But he basically promises to help her make friends. Her goal is to make at least 100 friends, and he's like, "Well, you got 99 to go, right? I'm your friend now." So she's very confident that hopefully it'll work out, but we'll see. That's actually just half of the episode. They could have actually ended the episode there and made kind of like 10, 12-minute episodes, but they decided to continue it, and they essentially go through the first mission, and that's him essentially trying to get her to make more friends. And he tells her a simple way to just kind of introduce herself, say, "Hi, my name is Komi," uh, you know, so on and so forth. And that doesn't really work well, and we eventually find out that the big struggle that's going to be within them or reaching this goal is that the school is actually composed of a bunch of people who have communication problems, some way or another. They are not so well in school. So uh, it, it's going to really hit that tone of comedy of just like everyone's a weirdo essentially. But Comey definitely, the fact that she cannot communicate and tries her best to get her message across, and sometimes is not fully put across. That just makes it funny time after time. So, personally, I think it's going to be a great series. Obviously, a lot of you guys recommended it. My anime list actually has it at an 8.0. think that's a little high for me for now. Gonna put it at 7.5. I think it's really good. I think I'm gonna fall in love with it. I want a little bit more tones of drama, maybe sprinkled here and there. Maybe explain why they are the reason they are, and maybe put me in a perspective of me actually loving the characters and not just enjoying the comical, the comedy they do. So hopefully they do that. Hopefully they do show a little bit more seriousness in some episodes. But I am enjoying the comedy for sure now, and we'll see what happens in the next few days. So thank you so much for watching this. If you haven't done so by now, make sure you subscribe to my channel, give some love by commenting, liking, and sharing. Don't miss out on my first impression videos on the summer 2022 season, so you guys can see what is coming out for you guys. I have actually confirmed there's second season of Komi, which I guess is already airing on Netflix, so I should probably watch season 1, stop, review, and then watch season 2. And we'll see what happens. Thank you guys for love and support. Like always, don't be strangers. See you guys.